What's up, my dudes? So over the weekend this car started making a terrible noise. At first I thought it's the auxiliary belt pulley, but as you can see the belt is off at the moment, so the pulley doesn't move, and I'll let you guys hear what it sounds like in a second. So it's obviously not the auxiliary belt making the noise. I suspect it's the tandem pump making the noise, which is that bit over there next to the head, which is controlled by the cam, which works on vacuum there at the back for the brake booster, and fuel here on this side. It delivers fuel into the head. So I'm gonna pull that off now and then see if I can see something, but first I have to strip this intake out and this boost part, and then let's see if we can get some access. What we found was the tandem pump seems to have been running without oil. You can see there what it looks like. So I cleaned up the tandem pump now. We sanded this bit with 1000 grit sanding paper just to remove some of the scoring so the surface is smooth again. I also sanded the housing, so I'm gonna put it back together now, and hopefully everything is fine and it will get a sufficient oil supply without the leak. So I got the tandem pump back together. It's time to put it on and see if everything I did worked. So I put the tandem pump back. The car is still making this noise. I took the tappet cover off. Took all these injector rockers off to check the cam bearings. They are still fine. Welcome back, guys. So I'm finally driving the car again. Tandem pump still making the noise. So I took the pump off, saw it ran dry. As it was leaking oil there, I couldn't find the oil leak previously. When I took the tandem pump off, I clearly saw where it was leaking. The gasket between the pump and the head. So I took the pump apart, tried something with it, it didn't work. It's still making the noise, so I'm just going to look for a replacement pump this week. I'm pretty sure it is the pump because I took the cam out to check the cam bearings. They are still sharp, so the cam is getting oil. So it must be the tandem pump, I'm pretty sure. So as I said earlier, I'm going to look for a replacement unit this week. On the upside, I finally got my headlights sorted. I've been struggling with them for, I don't know, 3-4 days this week. So the problem was the H1 globe has this small metal ring thing around the globe. And that actually arced against my headlight, so it wouldn't come on because it would make a short, and then it would blow the ballast or the globe. It would make smoke. What a mission to find out what the problem was. I ended up just putting Q-bond around the globe so that the metal part can't arc against my headlight housing. So I finally got them sorted. My time driving visibility increased greatly. I can finally see at night again. You can check what it looks like. The back door is open, so the garage is quite well lit at the moment. And then last week Saturday I sent my car in to get a nitros bung welded onto the new boost pipes. As you guys can see, I'm not running gas yet. First need to sort the car and motor, then I can go gas, but I got the bung welded in the meantime. After that, every time I drive the car, the boost gauge tap would break off. It's actually rubbing against the water pipe in the engine bay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take the bumper off. I'm going to loosen the boost pipe because we took it off when we welded the bung, so obviously when we put it back we must have had the alignment out or something. So I'm not going to take it out the car. I'm just going to loosen the end on the cooler and the end on the manifold. I'm going to move the pipe around a bit, tighten it, hopefully that sorts it out. So let me show you guys what I'm talking about. Right, let me switch off these lights. That section right there, as you can see, it's rubbing right against the water pump, or the water pipe actually, and it breaks off this pipe. So I'm just going to loosen it there on the manifold, or there, but I'm pretty sure there. Then take the bumper off, loosen it on the cooler, see if I can move it around a bit and get it to where it was. Stay tuned. Right guys, so I moved it a bit. It's still touching, it always has. I'm eventually gonna get the bung moved. I forgot to tell the welder last week that we need it moved. So I am eventually gonna get it moved. It's just if I can hold that on for the meanwhile without doing too much damage, leaking boost there, not seeing what the turbo boosts, then I'm happy for now.